The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Trap Jefe in the building, my guy. Welcome to the show.
What's up, my guy?
Killed that freestyle.
Good looking.
How you been, man?
Chilling, bro. Working, trying to stay afloat, you know, regular shit.
Regular shit. When we're recording this, Art Basel is tomorrow. Well, this weekend. And you opening up for Currency and West this weekend, right?
Right.
Fire, bro.
Hell yeah, that shit lit. Shout out to Clockwork. They put me on that shit. Yeah, this will be my second time opening for Currency too. Like I had opened for Currency early in the year at Sony Hall. That shit was a zoo, like super crazy, sold out. Like Sony Hall packed wall to wall. I never seen Sony Hall like that, so that was dope.
Right, because we were talking about how how Currency got like that type of Griselda fan base, but just like it's like a Southern Griselda fan base type shit.
He got a strong core. I didn't know that. Jet Life, all that shit. Like I've been fucked with Currency, but like I didn't know that he had it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew he was one of them ones, but I didn't know his shit was like that. Like he got a diehard fan base.
So how do you first get connected with Currency?
I'm losing the dude's name right now, but he's a promoter that I met like on tour. My brain is scrambled right now, but this dude I met, he's a promoter. We met him on tour. We fucked with him. He put us on some shows and shit. Helped niggas get some money. Shout out to my nigga Chase Fetty. I was on tour with Chase at the time. We was on the Bird and the Plugs tour. Made a lot of connections. So dude got us booked for some shit at NC. He liked the way that we did business, liked the way that we fucked with the crowd and shit. So then he threw the alley for the Currency shit. Did that, and then he threw me on some other shit in DC, like just networking and shit. Really, I can't believe I'm forgetting some name right now, but that's my guy though. I'll probably remember sometime in the interview and shit.
So a lot of stuff a lot of these things that is all networking to get to this point too.
Yeah, it's networking, performing, and I don't mean like performing like performing like showing that you really do this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people when they see that you really know what you're doing, or you really got a crowd, or y'all know how to interact with the crowd and shit, it make them want to book you more. You know what I'm saying? Make it worth it, type shit. So that was definitely just an alley-oop. Low key, this is totally separate, but the label or whatever, Clockwork, they put me on the show like 2 weeks ago in Miami. I opened up for Conway. That shit was crazy. That was actually the first time I met Conway for real. Like I knew Conway, but it's the first time I really got to chill with him, like go to the stew and shit like that. That nigga's like really a machine with that shit. But yeah, they
no
put
pun
me
intended.
Yeah, for real, like for real though. They put me on the bill with Conway. We did that shit, killed it. So then they was like, yo, we got Art Basel. They doing tonight is Jadakiss, then tomorrow's Currency, and the day after is West, all at the same venue.
That's crazy.
Back to back.
What's the venue?
Damn, I forget the name of that shit. I be forgetting shit, bro. Like
Too much shit be going on.
Yeah, like I be forgetting. Like I know I remember shit when I need to type shit. It's a dope spot in Miami though, and they doing all 3 shows back to back there, so that shit gonna be lit. I was gonna try to catch the Jadakiss joint, but I had to stay in New York today, so I'm gonna go tomorrow.
That's fine, man. Congrats on all that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Because you've been working hard, man.
Yeah.
You said you just opened a recording studio too?
Yeah, I mean, I've been had it actually. Like I got a studio in Queens. It's called Q8 Recording Studio. I had it for a couple years. I really opened it because I was like spending mad money on studio time at one point. Like 3-4 bands a month probably, like just paying for studio time. And then the engineer I was working with, he was like, yo, the rent here ain't even half of that. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like put me on like, bro, just open your own studio. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he would be booked up and I can't get in there and shit. Yeah. So like he was like, yo, just open the studio like for yourself. You're already spending the rent's worth the money on, you know what I'm saying? It just made sense. So I opened it for myself, got a couple engineers or whatever, and then they started bringing their clients, and then it just became like a fully functioning business.
Studio,
like,
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that shit happened. That was like 3 years ago though. But yeah, that shit is in Queens. Definitely tap in with me if you need some studio time.
What's the name of the studio?
Q8 Recording Studio.
Q8 Recording Studio.
I opened it with my brother Koski, by the way. A lot of people watching this probably know who Kos is. He shot videos for a lot of people that have been up here, like mad people.
Like who?
Busy Banks.
Okay.
SB. Like
SB,
we shot
okay.
a lot of SB shit on his sway, like early on. The
Queen
SB's
shit.
coming up, yeah. Feel me? Word, but he shot mad people shit. The whole drill scene, they know who Basquiat is. That's like my real brother though, same mom, same dad.
Oh, for real, like your blood brother.
Yeah, so like we open it together type shit. That's why it's called Q8. Like people call me 8. That's like cause like I used to make beats and shit. So like my producer name was 808.
Okay.
That was before I was really rapping heavy. So like
It's kind of like Rick Hyde, where like Rick Hyde was making beats
Shout
for a
out to
while
Rick
too.
Hyde,
Yeah, shout out Pretty Ricky, man.
I got some shits from Rick too. That's my guy. Yeah, so a lot of people call me 8. Like my day one fans know me as 8. Trap Jefe is like an alter ego type shit. So we called it Q8. Like, kind of simple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's how that shit started.
Was do all like, because you mentioned like with all like the Griselda stuff, obviously shout out Buffalo John in the building, right?
Right.
Yo, I got a new name for you
My
like
guy,
every
John.
episode, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Buffalo John. So
That's my guy.
Was all that stuff when you like first met all of them? Because I know you mentioned like a little bit. Was that all through just that one situation, or did you first link with them before
honestly,
that? Did John book you a flight to Buff?
Nah, you know what's crazy? I never even been to Buff.
You know he's the mayor, right?
Yo, John, you gotta take me to Buff next time you go, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, what it really is, my guy Chase Fetty. Chase, that's how we first met with Chase or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I met Chase a few years ago, and he was just like super, just trying to work, like just trying to get busy, like, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, we both was like on that frequency, like, yo, bro, let's work. You know what I'm saying? He did a song with my man Cello, Free Cello. He locked right now. He be home in like 2 seconds, but we did a song, and then we just did another song and another song. Then we just got cool. Like, that's like literally like my brother. So like Chase fuck with them heavy. You know what I'm saying? So Benny had hit Chase like, yo, come rock out with me on the Bird and the Plugs tour. This was like last year. He was like, yo, just come fuck with me. Like, you could perform every night. Like, he ain't want no money and no shit. Like, he just like, come fuck with us. So Chase was like, yo, come fuck with me. I'm like, we out. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I really met most of my like Griselda ties, but like we all cool. Like I fuck with them niggas heavy. All them niggas, Heem, Rick, Butch, Con, West, the whole clique. My niggas, City Boy, all them niggas, yo. But yeah, like I feel like I'm like the Queen's division of Griselda.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
John, as the mayor of Buffalo, is that
yeah,
allowed?
like you know what I'm saying?
It's allowed.
Like, I'm that type. Like I'm that type of vibe. Shout out my nigga Bass too. Bass from CT.
Fuego, yeah. Shout out Fuego
that's
Bass.
my
Yep,
guy.
yep,
Every
yep.
time Bass come to the town, he tapping with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Boldy James, shout out Boldy. I had Boldy at the stool in the trenches. Like, Boldy a real nigga. He came to Queens, Dolly.
Boldy funny as hell.
Yeah, he cool. Rome Streets. Rome Streets is really my dog. Like, I fuck with the whole team. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Those
yeah.
my niggas. Over time, you know, you work with niggas, you network, hang out, parties, record, da-da-da. Like, you become, like, it's like...
You come close, yeah.
Yeah. Those my niggas, though. Word.
That's fire. So you dropped the project back in July, right?
Yeah. Trapinology.
Why are you laughing about it?
Because it's like, all of my projects be like funny names like that.
You do it on purpose, or is it just kind of like you come up with it and then you're like, oh, this is actually kind of funny, like after you drop it type
Yeah,
shit?
because like me and my niggas, we always joking around, but it's like, I'll come up with so many different, like I really, like I'm a person that studies a lot of shit, low key. Like I'll be doing a lot of random studying
Okay.
of just random subjects and shit. So like, I'll say like trapinology, trapopedia, or like traponomics or whatever. Like just anything that's like a subject, I'll flip it into some trap shit. And I'll just I'll be making projects based on that. I guess it's like a series kind of thing. But yeah, trapinology was the last one I dropped. I don't know which one I'm gonna do next. I might do like Trapopedia or some shit.
Yeah, Trapopedia.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do something next. But the next tape I got coming out is some shit called God Bless the Trap. It's a collab tape with me and God Bless, producer. He live in Atlanta. He from Chicago. That's my guy.
That's fire. And so
make
who
wild,
else did he
crazy
produce
beats.
for? Oh, Flea.
Flea Lord.
Yeah, Flea,
he
yeah.
made a lot of shit with Flea Lord. He did a lot of shit with Chase, Conway. I met him through Chase too. Like we just went to the stew and just kicked it. You know what I'm saying? He's a cool dude. We kept in touch. He sent me some beats, bodied them shits. He did like the intro for like my last 3 projects. I'm like, bro, we must just do a tape. You know what I'm saying? So we did the tape. That shit gonna be crazy. I got mad features on there. I got Rome Streets on that shit. Fuego Bass is on there. My nigga Shots. This dude named Jay Nice or Nice Supreme. He from Delaware.
Okay, fire.
He's fire. I just stumbled across his shit one day on like iTunes, and I was just like, this nigga's nice. Like I'm just tapping with him. Like I'm listening to his shit all day, every day. I'm like, let me just find this guy like on the gram. I just found him on the gram, hit him up. He was like, yo, let's get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I sent him some shit. He sent me some shit back. Word, but it's mad features on this. Like Trapinology had no features at all. So this one is like flooded with features.
Right, kind of showing that you know, you integrated into this.
Right.
Into this shit too.
Yeah, so that's what this tape is gonna be like, just to show like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas tapped in. Like,
Right.
Yeah, for real. So that shit should be coming out before the end of the year. I'm waiting on it to get the mix and master to be done. I'm gonna probably drop that shit like either the end of this year or the beginning of January.
Word. That's exciting, bro.
Word, hell yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. What else you got coming out that the people gotta know about?
Me and V Don about to get a tape.
So you linked up with Al too somewhere, Alchemist?
Yeah, hell yeah. That was at the Rock Marcy show.
Okay.
They did a show at Elsewhere.
Yeah.
That's the first time I met Alchemist. I had to pull up on him because my uncle's favorite rapper is Prodigy. So I pulled up on Al like, yo, Hold You Down is my favorite song ever. He was like, you gotta be from Queens. I'm like, definitely from Queens. Like, you feel me? Hold You Down is the illest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, that track is like the illest track I ever heard. I had to tell him that shit. And he was just like, yeah, I mean, like whenever people come up to me and they bring up Hold You Down, they always from Queens. Like when I be on the West Coast, they don't really even know that record. I'm like, yo, that shit's a classic. You know what I'm saying? We just chopped it up and shit. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna look out for you. Like, I'm like, yeah, we gonna get around to that one day. Like, I ain't asking for no beats and that. Like, but that's definitely one of the things I need a beat from Al for sure.
One day.
Yeah, for sure.
One day. So I interrupted because I thought about that as you were saying what else. So you got another project?
Yeah, with V Don coming out. Like, I'm trying to do it in this order. So, like, I'm about to do the tape with God Bless.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna do the tape with V Don. Then I'm gonna do the tape with Derringer. That's all gonna be 2023 probably.
Fire.
Then once I get that shit out the way, then I'm gonna try to fuck with Al. Like, he was
Then you gonna try to fuck with Al. You gonna be like, look, Al, this is what I did last year. Can we do something now?
Yeah, like I'm trying to like, you know,
elevate.
Not to say like, you know what I'm saying? Like all them niggas, they all dope, but to me, Al is like up here producers. You know what I'm saying? Like V Don, Derringer, they top tier producers too. Like for sure, God Bless, top tier producers. But I'm trying to get with Al though.
Word. Well, man, I'm looking forward to that. We're going to manifest, but hopefully by the time that y'all see this, y'all listen because y'all heard him and Alchemist have a project together type shit. Well, look, man, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for killing that freestyle.
Of course, bro.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, facts.
Let's talk about the jewelry.
Since my fault.
When John, why you want to know about his jewelry, John? I'm fucking with. Oh, you made that. Oh, yeah, he told me you started making jewelry. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm the type of person, like, if I find myself spending too much money on something, I start to think about how I can become like the supplier of it. You know what I'm saying? Like with like the same logic with the studio. Like I'm spending mad money on studio time. That makes I start to think like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna open a studio. You know what I'm saying? Or like if I'm renting cars every day, I'm like, all right, let me go get some cars and rent them out. You know what I'm saying? Try to like supplement the costs and shit. So obviously you spend a lot of money on jewelry. You know what I'm saying? So I just study the game like. And learned it. Like, shout out to Trax, too. Trax NYC. Trax fuck with me heavy. My uncle, like, I'll tell you about that off camera or whatever. My uncle, Flossie Carter, he, like, a YouTube, like, influencer or whatever. He's, like, 2 million subscribers or some shit.
Wow.
So Trax made an ill-ass piece for him. Like, they made, like, a Medusa chain with, like, the lighting and, like, some crazy shit. And, like, he introduced me to Trax, and Trax really, like, gave me a lot of pointers and shit. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just make my own shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I made most of the shit that I got on. I'll be making like, I made rings for a few people, like whatever. Like I can make jewelry basically. It's like I guess a hobby.
You made the ring on your finger?
Yeah, this ring actually was a Versace ring, and I just put diamonds in it. But this was like because my dad used to work at Versace, so we just have a ton of like Versace shit. Remember when Versace was lit, when the Migos and all that shit was like 6 years ago, and everybody's wearing like the costume Versace jewelry and shit? Yeah. We have tons of that shit. So like I like these rings, but they was like solid, so I just put some diamonds in it and shit. But yeah, bro, I could definitely make pieces for niggas, whatever they need, rings, chains, Cubans, all that shit. Get niggas the right price, make sure they shits is hitting, you know, VS and all that.
Word.
Color, all that shit.
Hit Trap Jefe. More than just an artist, more than just a studio owner.
Nah, for real.
Does it all.
It's really for the culture. Like, I don't really mind, like, you know what I'm saying? I do it for myself, but like, I'll help the homies too. Like, my niggas be trying to get they want to get their shit done. Who doesn't want to save $10,000 on, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, why not? It's a no-brainer. It's pretty easy. So, like, if you need some shit, just holler at me.
There you go. You need a piece. Holla at Trap Jefe.
Word.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna make the on the radar joint for you. Make one of these shits right here.
Oh, we won't talk about that because we got something in the works. But if it don't work out, I'm about to talk. Well, I'm gonna tell you as soon as the cameras are off. I don't want to say too much. But before we get out of here, you know what I'm saying? Let the people know where they can follow you at. Anything else you want to let the people know? Now's the time to do it. This camera right here.
Trap Jefe on everything: Instagram, Apple Music, Spotify, all that. TRAPJEFE_. Fuck with your boy. I'm about to drop. Taking over. Big Queens. You know the vibes.
There you go. Make sure you go follow him. Hit him up for jewelry. Hit him up for studio time. Hit him up for his music. You know what I'm saying? All three of those things.
Verses too.
Huh?
Verses. If you need a verse, holla at me. I got you.
You need a verse, holla at him. Go follow him. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Keep running up that freestyle. Till next time, Trap Jefe on the radar. Queens in the building. We out. Boom.
My God.
I got it.
Appreciate you.
Love. Fire.